Hi everybody, welcome back. So last week we started off drawing the body of our car. I want to now get together with you guys and start drawing some wheels. Now I said we were going to be drawing it in this function right over here, this draw function. We're actually going to cut and paste this into a car body function pretty soon. But for now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep that in there. We're going to put on a wheel function and actually just draw some wheels. And then we'll make everything nice and friendly in a car method. All right, so anyway, below that function that we have there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a function called wheel. And I'm going to give it some properties. Some parameters. I'm going to have a CTX parameter, so we can pass in whatever CTX we're going to be drawing these wheels on. I'm going to ask for an X parameter, which I'm going to give a default value of 0 for now, just because I don't want to bother. A Y with the default value of 0 right now, because I don't want to bother. And a radius with a default value of 5 for right now. Is that all I want? Oh, nope, I also want an angle, which we'll just call A, with a default value of 0. The reason why I give these all default values is because at the moment when we're calling the wheel, we're not actually going to be doing anything with these. So we're just going to draw the wheel and then position it. All right. So over here, after our fill, what we're going to do is I'm just going to call the wheel method once. You should see, and I'll call it on CTX. You should see that, well, nothing happens because we didn't actually define anything in here. But now we can start drawing a wheel. All right. So we're going to do that by saying CTX dot fill style is equal to black. If you wanted to maintain whatever fill style you were using before you made the wheel, you can create a variable called current fill and set it equal to ctx.fillStyle, and then at the end of this method we can set our fill style back to what that variable was. You know what? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll keep that in. Alright, so we can set the fill style to black, then I'll begin a path, then I will close a path. Inside that I will create an arc. This arc, for now, you know what? Let's put this all in terms of x and y. So I'm going to have that arc at x and y. I'm going to have the radius be 5, whatever it is right now. And I want the wheel to be a circle. So I'll say that that goes from 0 to 2 times math.pi. And you should see here, after we finish this, we can say ctx.fill, and then we can say ctx.fill style is back to whatever that current fill variable was. That should be good. All right, so if we run this now, we should see a much larger dot in the center of our canvas, and that's actually our wheel. All right, now I want to sort of guess and check to position this to where I want my wheel to be. I want it to be about here. Well, let's make the front wheel. So if I want it to move to the right and down, I'll need to increase the x and y values in my arc. So let's do that for now. Let's see. Let's set x equal to, let's try 50 and see where that goes. Oh, that goes a little too far forward. So let's bring it down. Let's make it 30. That actually might be pretty good. I want to bring this down more. Let's bring it to 20. Ooh, it's a little too far down. Let's take some off that. Let's make it 15. All right, that's about right, but my wheel's too small, so let's increase our radius. Let's make the radius 15. That might be too big of a wheel, but let's make it 10. All right, and that's just a good guess and check process that you can go through. You see, I now have a pretty decently sized wheel in a pretty decent location. All right, that's just the x of 30 and the y of 15, the radius of 10. And the angle we'll keep at 0 for now because we're not actually putting any rotation in yet. Okay. So We can keep this wheel method. Later we'll add something that allows you to like make it look like it's turning. For now, this is good. All right, so we have that all set up and great. How can we make two of these? Well, because these are parameters, we set the default value to 30, 15, and 10, but that's just because we didn't list those values here. If I decided in here that I wanted to put it at 30, let's say, it said y is 15. Let's set it at 30. Let's set the radius to 20 right now. If I actually put in values for those locations, you'll see the wheel looks a lot different. But if I put in those exact values, boop, 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 30, 50, and 10, it should look exactly the same as it did before. All right, because we entered in values for that. Now the power between that, behind that is, now I can create multiple wheels, right? This is at 30, 15, and 10. Well, you know, from this center point right here, I want to bring it back a little bit. So what can I do? I'm going to say, all right, well, let's subtract 15. Let's see if that's a good wheel placement instead. Oh, no, well, I subtracted 15 in the y. Silly me. Okay, so I can change that, and let's make our x negative 30, because y changes the up and down, and x changes the position left and right. Oh, not bad. Maybe I want it a little bit forward. So let's try negative 25. Let's see if that's any better. I like that. That looks pretty good. All right, so now I've got two wheels on my car. And obviously we can add windows, we could have doors, and you can do that on your own if you'd like to. But this is pretty good for now as far as the base of our car. Now, what we're going to be doing tomorrow, because I know this, you know, might seem like a short video, but we've covered a little bit. What we're going to do tomorrow is we're going to put all of this in a car method, set it so that you can change the car's X and Y parameters as you'd like, and then the angles, and we can have multiple cars going on our page. Then we'll get into animating it by the end of the week. All right, but just get your wheels on there for now. Please make sure, here, I'm going to student preview it. Please make sure that you are hitting the submit button up here in the top right of your screen. A lot of you aren't doing that, and you're not getting credit for your work. So when you're done doing your work, please make sure that you're submitting it so that I can see it and I can give you grades. If you're checking pupil path, you might see your grades are not what they should be. But anyway, yeah, so make sure that you've done all that. Submit, and tomorrow we'll continue adding to this. All right, guys, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to do the attendance. Bye.